This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We're out here co-creating nature. And I think we're good. I think we're on live chat. Okay, so I mean, okay, so hopefully that's on, that's working. Oh, a crow just flew overhead. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get started. Okay, yeah. We're tuning in with the collective at this time. Let's go ahead and get into the earth signs, channeling for the earth signs. So reading for the earth signs. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start off with Taurus. Taurus season. Taurus, baby. Alright. You guys can see this clearly. Alright. So grateful for you tuning in with me today. Thank you for tuning in. This is a reading for Taurus. For the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to start with Taurus. Taurus, you're up first. For the Taurus Collective, this is our tarot reading for the Taurus Collective. For Taurus, alright, Taurus, you are definitely on your way here. It seems like you've done something for a long time, but then you're moving into like seeing it in a new way. It's like something that you've done for a long time and you're doing it in a new way. Ooh, I like that. Taurus, Two Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Feels like, yeah, it feels like something that you fought hard and longed for, and suddenly you just see it in a new way, which is perfect. You got an airplane flying overhead. You got a cardinal in the background. You might see cardinals. Let's see, the Chariot. Oh, you might have Cancer. Strong Cancer placement here for our Taurus Collective. Let's see what else we have. We have the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, beautiful energy. The clarity that you're receiving now towards something that you've worked towards for a long time, you're gaining a new sense of clarity. Oh, it feels so good. Like you're finally able to move forward. It could have been the planets. I feel like the placements of the planets. We have the Page of Wands as well. So the fact that we have two pages coming through here, this is a strong message of doing something new, but it's like a new practice. I think it might just be the clarity that you're having. You're no longer the same person that you used to be, Taurus, and I love that for you. Oh, justice coming out here. We have justice for you, Taurus, and we have the Six of Wands with Six of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so now at this point, what else do we have here that just flew away? Oh my god, look at this star card. You guys, Taurus, you guys are stepping into the spotlight here, doing something that you've always done. This is a great breakthrough for you because you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So this is a very beautiful new beginning here for you with these pages as well. A Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. So there might be an opportunity coming towards you as well so that you can practice this in your new way. You can practice this, and they are willing to, because of your history, they know how good you are. They're willing to stay with you and allow you to be seen in this way. I feel like there's a lot of courage here for you. There's a lot of courage. There's a lot of bravery coming through, Taurus. Oh, I'm so proud of you. This is a beautiful energy that is coming through. You probably have been through a lot of trauma or a lot of stuff in your life that has made you question, are you on the right path? But let's see, I'm gonna get this fire started. I might have to get off and come back on the table. opportunity that you've been waiting for a long time. And you're no longer the person that you used to be. Like, this is an opportunity that you've been waiting for, and you might have tried to manifest it at a different time in your life, um, where you weren't fully prepared, but now that you are prepared, the manifestation is coming through because we have a lot of nostalgia energy here as well. So this is something old, something new. Oh my gosh, I love this energy. It almost feels like this feels like marriage. But marriage between you and you. It's like marriage between you and the reality that you're in. I love this energy. Okay, what else for Taurus? Please show me clearly for Taurus. This is a reading for the Taurus collective. Thank you. Calm. Breathe. Heal your tired body and allow your spirit to find peace. Without harmony, your healing journey will take much longer. Okay, so I'm hearing you need to keep calm. Like, the kind of excitement here with this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Wands, something is going to really turn you on, and it's turning you on in a way. Look at the wave of fire. It's like, okay, but it's turning you on in a way that you've never been turned on before. So I feel like that's why Spirit's telling you, just calm, be calm, allow these things. Your nervous system is ready. Your nervous system is prepared. You have everything that you need to face this moment in the new reality that you're in, a new person that you're in. You're no longer who you used to be, I keep hearing. Okay. So we had sadness come through. Allow yourself the space to feel sadness, mourn what has been lost or cannot be. So if you are feeling sad, I feel like there is energy of like, don't think that just because you're moving into this new timeline of, this, it's just so much potential that's finally coming to fruition. Don't think that just because you're experiencing any kind of sadness, that it somehow means that you're not on the right path, okay? Sadness is not any kind of form of punishment. It's just what it is to be alive. And the more that you're able to sit with being fully alive, the better your reality is going to be. Because you can be at the same time with your happiness. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here now. Beautiful. Okay, so we have completion as well. Okay, so the fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands now. Okay. 3 aces for you, Taurus. And we have completion. So you did finish and complete a cycle. Victory at the bottom of the deck. You have the Chariot here as well. So whatever it is that you think, there's nothing to lose here, okay? Whatever it is that you think that there is like a risk or something, it's like, it's not that, there's nothing to lose. I keep hearing there's nothing to lose. Move forward with courage, move forward with the sense of victory that you have completed a cycle and that you're ready to face new things. I mean, it does feel like a spiral energy coming through. So it's like you're coming back to face some things that you might have left behind, or maybe a goal, something that you wanted to manifest. But you're prepared now. You're prepared. It's like man, I'm seeing this hand. I'm really focusing on these hands here. There's something about your hands, something that you're creating with your own hands, something that you've made from the ground up. And it could be you. It could be yourself. Like you're like, I've taught myself. I've moved so much on my own, or between you and God, between you and Spirit. I feel like you've really leaned on your angels, on your ancestors here, allowing you to give you, to allowing yourself to embody the strength of your ancestors, embody the strength of all the people who came before you. Oh, I love this message. Okay. All right, let's see what else here. For the Taurus collective, please show me clearly for Taurus. Show me clearly for Taurus, please. Okay. Let go of time. How much do you need to do today? Must you fill every moment to feel useful or productive? And how much of your life is directed by time? Answer these questions honestly. So I feel like maybe you've been a little bit on a time crunch or something. There's a part of you that's like, I don't know if I have time for that, or it's not in my schedule. There's something here about releasing the idea of not having time for something. I feel like allow yourself to be. I feel like especially because you've reached this completion and you've reached the end of a cycle, and it's like, victory is imminent. You know that you're going to overcome, but there's a sense of needing a little bit of a moment here. because you do have a little bit of nostalgia and a little bit of an emotion here with sadness. So it's like maybe there's some grieving that needs to happen about your past life, or about something that you really wanted, but then you decided, okay, I'm not that person anymore. I need to change my goals. I need to reconfigure myself. This is a very invigorating, very new energy that wants to come through. Something here about Saturn, something here about Father Tannen. A plane flying overhead. Okay. Alright, so we have Lagos here. And let me go ahead and read that. Lagos. Lagos. Fluid, water. Lagos is a rune card representing water, and water is a universal symbol for emotion, both positive and negative. If this card appears, you are being encouraged to release your emotions and let them flow to the surface. Tears can be very cleansing, and emotions should be acknowledged openly and expressed. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to feel and live your life to the full. This rune shines a light on the importance of being guided by your intuition, which expresses itself through feelings. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Another association with this card is the need for renewal. Perhaps rigid ideas are holding you back or stifling your creativity, and it's time to be more open minded and to let go of the past and start anew. Meditating beside a lake or a river or visiting the seaside may help release creative blocks and bring renewed energy and inspiration. So, yeah, I feel like with these pages here, you have pages, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and these two aces, or three aces here. I do feel like you're starting off a new time in your life, but Taurus, it does look like you just need to feel your feelings a little bit. And being on the opposite sky of Scorpio, I know that you also have very deep emotions, but you're so in the physical world that maybe, you know, it takes a little bit for you to feel your feelings, Taurus. And there's a sense of vulnerability here that wants to come through. And, you're wanting to be seen in a way that you haven't been seen before. And so you're understanding that, so that you're wanting to do things that you've never done before in a way that, but it's so interesting because the way that you have this Knight of Pentacles, this is something that you've done for a long time. You're just no longer who you used to be. So that's 13:25 on the clock. Thank you for everyone. Hi, Rukia, Rukish. Sorry, I can't see. Hi. I'm sorry, I can't really see too much of the chat while I'm channeling, but um, love this energy. There's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of solar plexus activation that's happening for you right now, which I want to say congratulations for the activity and the activation that you have in your solar plexus that's happening right now, Taurus. Like, I'm very proud of you for all the work that you've done in order to do what you've been doing. There's the connection here between your solar plexus and your throat chakra. Chakra is very activated at the same time, so it's like you are going to speak on what you're going to do, and then you're going to do them. There's definitely a sense of like a graduation here, completion. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next earth sign. So the next earth sign is Virgo. Virgo, perfectionist. I feel like Taurus is my emotional earth sign. Virgo is my more like body for emotion. Virgo is my rising sign. Virgo. Let's see if that makes sense. Alright, so now we're going to jump into Virgo, jumping into the Virgo reading. Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. Alright, so reset here. So for the Virgo collective, tuning in with Virgo, show me clearly for the Virgo collective, what is Virgo going through at this time? Any signs or symbols for Virgo? Thank you. Anything else for Virgo? Show me clearly for Virgo. What does a Virgo collective need to see at this time? Any messages, any signs or symbols from their ancestors, from their guides, higher powers, Mother Gaia? Right. So we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Alright, Virgo. Queen of Wands, what a sexy energy. Of course, the Queen of Wands is here. I feel like you're feeling lit up. You're aware of the magnetism. People are wanting to work with you. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration. People wanting to come into your energy. Very, very sensual energy coming through. I feel like you've come to like realize how much your beliefs form your like how you man. I feel like you're man. How do I say this? I feel like you're tweaking your algorithm here, Virgo. You're like, I recognize the data. I feel like you're being your own scientist. Oh, I love that. You're recognizing in which ways that you've led yourself into some tight spaces here. I'm picking up with the Six of Swords where you're like, I'm no longer, it's like you see them from far away now. You see those tight spaces from far away and you're like, I'm not ever going to make myself small or find myself in these really, around people who can't have the capacity to hold me. Three of Wands popping out here. Three of Wands, Virgo. There's something here about you recognizing your place in the world. So you have the Six and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Six and the Seven of Swords, Virgo, there is something here. Virgo, my beautiful Virgo collective. So Virgo, this is the double energy. That's so funny because when I saw the Seven of Swords, I do feel like Virgo, you have lied. Okay, everyone lies. It's okay to admit the deception. Okay, Virgo. The point of tarot is not so that you can, be punished or, I mean, there's a message here on what the Tower, the Devil, the Tower, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so Devil, Tower, and the Seven of Swords, Virgo. When I say bodied, you guys are like the bodied emotions. And you can't fucking make this up. Look at this, the Hangman and the Hierophant right after that. So, Virgo, you are definitely going through a really huge shift right now. You're going through something it's something you can't unsee. You're changed forever. There's nothing that is going to bring you back into who you used to be. Okay, there's no going back here. Okay, there's some addiction, some relationship, some situationship, something that has broken even, and there's no way that you can ever go back. And I am picking up bravery here. I'm picking up courage. So it's like be brave and understand that whatever situation, whoever you were that you needed to be in order to keep doing that dance and song and the performative nature of it, because I feel like with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like there was something that you were doing that you knew that wasn't fully aligned with you, but you were doing it anyway. But I feel like you're being released here. Okay, you're being released to move on and to do the things that you really want to do. Okay, there's no more. There's no more. There's some. I mean, fuck Virgo. You guys, Virgo. Look at this. Look at this Hermit with the Moon energy. This is very strong. Like I see now something that has come to light. Something conscious. Something from the unconscious that has moved to the conscious. Something that you didn't know before that you're now seeing. Virgo, like whatever kept you bound here, whatever kept you tied up, whatever kept you procrastinating. I'm hearing that you're procrastinating. I'm hearing that you would wake up in the morning and that you felt a little bit heavy, that you didn't understand why you were dealing with these energies, or you're like, I'm a happy person. Why do I feel sad, or why am I not feeling inspired to do these? But it is coming to light. Whatever it is coming to light, and it's coming through from your subconscious, maybe even through a dream. I'm hearing with the Moon here and the Hermit. It really does feel like you just busted out of the tower. It feels like you busted out of the tower here. With the Hierophant as well, it's like you found your purpose, or your purpose, or you finding alignment with your purpose is coming here soon. Okay, like the Hierophant is understanding that the spiritual is the physical world, like you are experiencing yourself. So it's like you recognizing, okay, this pain or whatever it is that keeps you attached here to some addiction or some habit, something here that is a little bit hard for you to let go of with the Hangman. You're starting to really receive that message and move away from it, because the way that science is here is like you have become your own scientist. You've become your own, like, okay, I am the algorithm, and so that you're trying to understand, okay, in what ways, why is this pattern here, and how can I move away from it? And with the Hermit here, you're definitely overcoming it. Okay, let's see what else for Virgo. Let's see what else for Virgo, for the Virgo collective. Thank you. Also for Virgo. So we have assuredness. It's time. I actually felt this energy when I was reading. Okay, so it says time to challenge the situation and say this is not good enough. Stand tall and take a stand. It's time to show the world just how damn tough you are. Okay, so I feel like it's highlighting. Pay attention to the ways that pay attention to your discomfort. Pay attention to the things that frustrate you, because it's not a form of punishment. It's just the universe informing you of the choices that you're making, informing you of the data. I'm hearing the data. I'm hearing, like, it's so funny that Virgo would, it's like the data shows that, it's like you're just aware. You're aware of. Okay, let me turn these. This is from my Taurus reading. Okay. Let's see for Virgo. What else for Virgo? Please show me clearly for Virgo. Thank you. Also Virgo. Oh, the Moon card again. The Empress. That's what I'm talking about. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, I want you to know. I want you to know that you are that bitch. Like, you look at that before I even saw it. Look at this. The Lovers and the Empress with the Moon card. I feel like God, Virgo, I love this. I'm like, wow. You are so beautiful, and you're so naturally abundant. You're so Virgo. The way that you attract people, and the way that you attract light and love and situations that accelerate your growth, not only your growth, but the growth of other people. There's a lot of, love here, and a lot of, like, look at all these cups. There's a lot of people that want to say, hey, you know what, you're so beautiful. And I feel like with the Moon here, it's like you are a little bit unaware of how magnetizing you are, of how beautiful you are. Okay, so I'm hearing that you need to, Virgo, I know this might be a little bit hard for you, but I'm hearing that you relax a little bit. And you need to sit back in knowing that you are the Empress, okay? That you are the Empress, and that the Lover's energy, the Lovers is not just like a person. The Lover's energy has to do with the Lovers is Gemini energy, okay? So it's everyone else as the mirror. So understanding that the Lovers, the beloved, is everyone, okay? In every single relationship that you have, okay, Virgo. So you stepping into your most authentic self is going to allow you the capacity to hold space for other people. Okay, you'll be able to love and meet people where they're at in a new way. Okay, but you have to learn how to embody this Empress energy. All the love that you're feeling and all the connection that you're craving with people and with the world around you, I feel like the devil energy was trying to keep you hidden in this tower, Virgo. I feel like you had a little bit of isolation going on with this tower and with this hermit and the moon. I feel like Virgo, I feel like you were a little bit in your feelings in maybe in man, it could have been like past life stuff. When we have the moon here, it does speak of subconscious things that you can't see, things that are in the dark. So the fact that I feel like you got blasted out of this tower, something happened and allowed you to be free, free from your addictions, or free from, or at least in the very least, you are seeing your addictions in a new way. Okay, you're seeing your shadow in a new way. You're seeing your negative attributes in a new way, so that you can finally extend love to it, extend love to that part of you, and say, I love you, and it's okay that you're like this. We can't continue, and I feel like you're stepping in with this tower moment. It's like, you can't continue on that path, but you still need to integrate and accept those parts of you that you needed to be. It's nothing. It's nothing too. There's nothing too heavy. I feel like everything that we imagine the devil to be, we have to just flip the coin and understand we have just as much positivity. We have just as much light. Have just as much love, and you just need to tune into that, because I feel like you're needing to be that conduit a little bit better. Okay, Virgo, because I feel like you're a little bit more. I feel like Virgo, bit. You're a little bit in your. Um, I want to say your realistic bag, Virgo, but still love you. I still love you, and I still know. I mean, I know that the people around you appreciate. I want to say It's like appreciate your negativity, but it's not that you're negative, Virgo. It's just that you're just realistic about things, and sometimes that realism can weigh a little bit heavy. And I think the data, the science will show that it doesn't hurt to be a little bit more positive about what it is that you're experiencing. Okay, Virgo, because we know, we know, I know how. And so, I mean, you're gonna always move towards a pleasure and move away from our pain. That's just what being hate is about. But I think finding the pleasure in the pain, finding not being masochistic, but understanding the muscles need to break in order for you to grow. Okay, that's just how it is. It's the same thing with the spirit. You got to kind of go through it in order to go through it. All right. So we got one more, one more reading for the day. Where are we at? 29, 23. Okay. That was your reading, Virgo. I love that. I loved that. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in with me. Let's go ahead and move into Capricorn. So, my beautiful Capricorn collective, we have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let me go ahead and hit this. For Capricorn, we have we have siren going on in the back. That's not a sign. I don't know what is. Alright, let me just find a later. Okay. Alright, Capricorn. Let's see what Capricorn is about. Should I? Capricorn. I love my Capricorns. Sorry, I took a little drink break. Okay. We are tuned into the Capricorn Collective. Hi, Capricorn. Thank you for being here with me, Cap. Let's see what you're going through at this time. Wow, that flipped so fast. Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so we have the. This is so Capricorn energy as well. Look at that. We have happiness, 9 of Cups, and we have the World card. Capricorn. Okay. So I'm seeing this as you're embodying a new persona. The World card, the fact that you have the World card here, it's wow. Okay. Capricorn. It's like almost like you can't believe how lucky you are, Capricorn. It's like almost like you're, you know, when you see your eyes, like you're digging and digging and digging, and then you finally find this treasure, and your face lights up because of wow, like it's like so much gold and so much abundance, so much like that you can't even like process it right now. It's like you're just trying to balance it. You're trying to. It's so higher, like higher vibration, the yin and the yang coming through. Like you understand that. Okay, so it's like okay, so let me explain this, Capricorn. It's like you finish the cycle. Okay, you finish the cycle here, and now you're moving into this, you know, into your body, and it seems like you're not that different than you used to be, but your perspective has changed and shifted in a way that you know exactly how blessed you are, how abundant you are, how many people love you and support you. I feel like you tuned into that in a way of like, wow, look at all this happiness. I didn't know I had all of this here, or maybe you're prioritizing highlighting that in your life in a way that is so profoundly beautiful and transformational to you and the people around you. Okay, because it's this is a major arcana. This is a very big shift that's happening in your life. Wow. Okay, let's see. What else for Capricorn? Okay. Okay. What else, please? Thank you. Wow. Okay, so the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Cups fell right on top again. Nine of Swords. Happiness. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. So the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords popped out. The Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, Capricorn. Queen of Wands is oh man. There's so much sexy energy coming through for the earth signs. I feel like the earth signs are very like stepping into their bodies. I'm hearing, okay, because we have nostalgia here, I'm hearing that it was possible that because of your trauma, because of all the timelines of suffering, and because of like having to move past all these energies in the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands is finally able to be present and be in her body, like fully embodied. It's very strong Leo energy as well. We have these like lions, and we have this cat, we have these like sunflowers. So it's very Leo coded. You might be Leo, Capricorn, Leo energy. Have a Capricorn or a Leo stellium, Capricorn moon energy coming up. But yeah, it's a very wow. Okay, so I'm like thrown into like nostalgia. This is like um you finally understanding the importance of your story, okay? Because the way that we have these swords here, these are words and these are thoughts that have kept you bound. So the fact that you have found the importance of your story, of your words, of your thoughts, of your narrative, okay? The fact that you finally have come to the awareness of your power, and it is in the present moment. You know, you recognize all the ways that nostalgia had you know directed your movement. It's almost like you're playing chess and you're always looking back to your inner child, or your trauma, or what can I do to move forward? What action can I take to move forward? And it's like you're free. You're finally free. You're finally free to move forward and do whatever the fuck you feel like. Which I love that for you. I love it for you. Queen of Wands, Capricorn. I feel like there's a strong incentive right now to go after what you want. There's a strong feeling of do the thing, like take dominion, claim it. Okay, we have dominion here, and I feel like that means claim it. Like claim what it is that you want. It's not alive in here unless you're experiencing it. Make it real. Okay, life is a practice. Life is a ritual. It is ceremony, active ceremony every day. So do what you need to do, okay, when it comes to creating value in your life, okay? Create, it's like create your kingdom. Strong Leo energy, it's absolutely crazy how, um, you know, it's interesting because this Princess of Discs here, and like it's like almost like a horn. I don't know if it looks like horns. Very interesting. But her horns are more in like in her environment. Maybe lions, almost lions above her head instead of horns. You see these lions? So it's very, you know, I feel like life is saying things are more nuanced than you would imagine. I think going slow right now is probably, claim what you want and have a slow, you have the Eight of Pentacles, okay, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands again. So I do feel like Leo, that you need to make sure to honor your body. There's a wisdom in your body that wants to be had. Okay. And I feel like your last cycle was highlighting in which ways you were not paying attention to your body. But because look at this body. Look how it's like coming, it's like being birthed from the universe. Okay, so alright, Capricorn. Cappy baby. I love this for you, Capricorn. I see all of the awareness coming through. okay? There's a lot of awareness here, Capricorn. And you're like coming to this moment of, okay, yeah, I take accountability for those things. But you're also taking accountability for how amazing you are and how much that you've built that. You've built your experiences by hand. Like it's like very like I did this, I tailored this. And Queen of Wands and the Princess of Discs. Okay, so because we have a queen and a princess here, Capricorn, I do feel like it's trying to say something about like elevating, or you upgraded in, you know, seeing yourself as a princess and now you're a queen. Capricorn, maybe there's something here about getting a raise, you got a promotion. There's something here that I am recognized for my diligence and for my brilliance. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 8 there. Okay. So, Capricorn. Wow. This newness, the vulnerability is so fresh. It's so real here. And the 8 of Air. There's a slow listening and an engagement with other people that is, it's like spiraling, it's like unraveling, right? The doe is like very interested in the softness here. And she is the softness. It's so vulnerable, you know? There's so much vulnerability coming out in these cards, Capricorn. And you deserve to be seen. There's something very tender about this. Alright, let's see what else. For the Capricorn Collective, 4250 on the clock. For Capricorn, show me baby for Cap. Oh, I love that that piece of wood is burning still and cold. Alright. I did hack away at that piece of wood. It was a tree that had fallen. And I hacked away at it so that I could take it bit by bit. And I feel like that's such a strong fucking message coming through the collective. I feel like over and over I've been feeling that energy of little by little. We will get there little by little, okay? Piece by piece. They say, how do you eat? How does a lion eat an elephant? It's like piece by piece. So, you know, maybe you aren't exactly where you want to be, but you're gonna get there as long as you keep your eye on the prize. Oh, Cardinal, you guys, did you see it? Oh my god. And I didn't even hear the Cardinal. I saw it. I've been hearing them a lot, but I haven't been able to see that. Okay. So the Leo card came out. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Okay, Durga. Strength. Now I hear it. Did you guys hear that? Okay. Strength, life force, compassion, feminine power. Stands in her full grace and truth. Be strong and honor your strength. Oh my gosh. You know what? The way that this cardinal has joined the chat. Like I can see him and I can hear him just back on the branches here in my backyard. Oh my gosh. So with all this compassion that I'm feeling that is coming through, So it's fucking dawning on me that my microphone was off. Okay. So it's dawned on me that my microphone was actually off. And I'm not sure how long it was off, but I feel really stupid. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes I feel like it is literally just energy that needs to be expressed. And in me feeling it, it's expressed through the whole. Um, I feel like crying is a great way to release, but if you're like a crybaby like me, I feel like it can get exhausting. So I think just try to like be easy, you know? Hi, Kura. Hi. Hi. Look, eat my baby. Kura. He's such a cutie. Okay, sir, excuse me. I'm doing a Capricorn reading. Kura, you wanna pick a card? A kitty cat. Alright, so funny Capricorn, the last card is the King of Wands. See that, Kura? How crazy. Well, Capricorn, it's like you will receive your divine union here. It's like you will receive whoever it is that you have the Six of, whatever feeling you're chasing with the Six of Cups, you're going to have that union with that person when you decide to take dominion over your reality here. Okay, Capricorn? That's how I'm going to wrap this up because I know things got really a lot slower towards the Capricorn. You know, once I started doing the Capricorn reading, it got a little bit slower because the energy it was a little different. It was a little different, Capricorn, and you might be feeling that way too. You might be feeling like you're going through something different right now, something that you haven't been through before, and I want to say enjoy it. I just want to say enjoy it. Enjoy the mystery, enjoy the unknown, enjoy the discomfort. Just enjoy everything that you're experiencing right now, Capricorn. Allow it to be felt. Do not push it away. Do not rush it. Just allow it to be what it is, okay? Can I type in this chat? No, I can't. Alright. So, I don't have my microphone, and I wonder if anybody can hear me anymore, but let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it here. Even though the fire's still going, I'm like so impressed by this fire. Um, oh, okay. Let's see where Tibetan bowl. I want to try to play it. Okay. Well, so I have this. I have my bowl. Oh, but it's not gonna. feel like 50-51. Let's see. I think I can get another. Let's do a more collective reading, shall we? Let's move into more collective reading. Look at the world card coming out. Yes, channeling the world energy, channeling what is going on with the world today. Who the fuck knows what's going on anymore? Let's just enjoy it as we go. Let's see what any messages, if there are any messages that want to come out for the collective read. A lot of wood back here. I need to chop. It's gonna be a great workout. Okay. Alright. Let's jump in. Whoa, there's a helicopter. There's a helicopter and an airplane. Wow. Kind of a high vibrational. Man, I just heard like the signs are everywhere. What else did you? Okay. You know, I'm so glad that I kept it running. Even though the audio is not, my microphone died, I'm so glad that I kept it running because look what card came out. And when I saw the world card peep out, the world card was actually from this deck. Oh my gosh, Empress at the bottom of this deck. Wow. So the fact that the world card came out and we have all this vulnerability and awareness and compassion that is coming through here. Levitating. Graduation. You get your shawl and you made it. And it's this person is holding the world in their hand. Like how? I feel like this is such an ego death, you know? It's such an ego death of like, where's my place in the world? It's so funny. I keep getting that channel coming down, and look at the crow. I hear the crow in the back. The crow, the fact that a crow, I haven't heard, you know, I hear a lot of birds, and the fact that a crow wants to come over and give me a little I can't really make this sound. The fact that the crow wanted to give me a little sound off, with this Ten of Swords and this Five of Cups, it's like there's no more here. There's something here that is, you know, dead and done. Look at my cat. See something? My cat. He heard something. Funny. It's funny because I feel like that's kind of, we were talking about a dead thing or something that's like no longer for you. It's something, the disappointment, because sometimes we lose and we have this Six of Wands in the reverse. And the Chariot is here as well. So the Chariot, you know, the Chariot is victory. Long-term victory. I'm hearing like this is like the long game. This is you stepping back and witnessing something, you know, like it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's like to win the war versus like to win a battle versus winning a victory, or no, to win a battle versus a war, and like choosing the victory. Because there's something here with the Two of Wands as well that really wants to be considered with the Page of Wands. It's like it's building something from the ground up and making sure that that ground level is sustainable, like something that's like, you know, as far as your action goes, like as far as what it is that you like to do. I hope this makes sense, but I wonder if people just stare at me and don't understand what I'm saying. A lot of times when I read tarot for my community, they kind of just stare, but then afterwards they tell me about how it's unbelievable that I know these things or that I'm saying these things to them, and I don't feel like I'm making anything up. You know, I don't feel like I'm guessing anything. It kind of just feels like that's what it says. This is just what the cards say. Okay, so there is victory here. Whoever's whoever's tuned into this, there is victory here for you. Okay, I think it just comes to claiming it. And what do you want to claim with the Page of Wands? So I feel like there's something here. I feel like a good day sitting down with yourself and journaling is really gonna do huge things for you and help you overcome whatever disappointments might come up, because I feel like you're still human at the end. Okay, with the World card and the Ten of Swords with the Five of Cups, it's like, yeah, we rebirth every time, or we leave our ego, pieces of our ego behind every time, but there's something here about allowing yourself to be light again and to feel new again, even though we recognize that the cycles are hard to break. Like, it's like new level, new devil, and so there's always going to be something that's going to ground us, and that's part of what it means to be alive. And I forgot that I wasn't wearing my microphone anyways, but we have one more minute, and if you've made it to the end, the birds. I'm also hearing that it's like one or two sounds. You hear those birds, like one or two birds. Maybe you don't have that many friends that you feel like understand you or are close to you, but things are going to change really fast. It's like you're jumping through your energy, like you're jumping through your lessons here, and the more that you accept and understand them, the more that you'll be able to just attract the things that you want. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna leave you. Nice it's 2:11 on the clock. A nice 60-minute reading. I don't know why, but I've been posting it on under my live, and it keeps going to private. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but if you're feeling frustrated, I keep picking up this energy. Like, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling like disappointed, if you feel like, you know, you're still in this like energy of like, I'm letting go. I know who made that mess in my last my last cycle, but I'm gonna let that go. So give yourself grace, okay? And um, really like stop and give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and give yourself your flowers. Give yourself your recognition. Your positive affirmations are just not so that you can hear them, but that you can experience the fact that you are proud of yourself, that you approve of yourself, and that how you feel about you matters the most. So, I love you, and I hope that this reading helped. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.